Hi, I'm Ravi. In this session, we are going to create our first web application using Streamlit library. Also, we are going to understand the text-related functions. First, we'll go through the different functions, then we'll write the code and execute that code to see the outcome of our code. The first thing we have to do is start using Streamlit library. How do we do it? Using import statement, import Streamlit, and also use the as keyword to import our Streamlit library into a small namespace st. So this is a common practice to import Streamlit library into a namespace called st. The first text function is title. Every web application needs a title. To create a title, we use title function. st.title followed by parenthesis. Inside the parenthesis, type the text. That text will appear as title. The second thing that we are going to do is we are going to create header. Basically, our web page has one title, but it can contain more than one header. Each header specifies a section. There is a function named header. Use header function and specify the string as an argument for header function. Subheader, which is to create a subheading. Title applies to the entire web page. We can divide a web page into multiple sections specified by a header, and again we can create subheadings under a header. The function named subheader will help us to do that. Caption is a function that puts the text on a web application. However, it is basically used to describe different objects. We are going to talk about all those objects. Text function is a beautiful function. Here we can use all the string procedures from Python and format the text here. I prefer to use text function to place paragraphs, sentences on a web application. Markdown function is a beautiful function. You can mark words, letters, and you can format different words using different weights. It's a beautiful option. We can color parts of the text. We are going to see its full features in the coming sessions. Latest function is used to format a document for technical purpose. We can place math and physics formulas on a web application. Code function. We can use any programming language and place its code with proper formatting on a web page. So these are the functions that we are going to use now, and eventually we are going to create our first web application. As you can see here, this is C drive, and inside C drive there is a folder named Streamlit. In this folder we are going to place a Python file. So in that file we are going to write all the code to develop a web application. I'll open a new window. I'll save this window in that folder. I want to name this file as main.py. This is the file which is created here under Streamlit folder, and this folder is directly under C drive. I'm going to write the first statement, that is importing Streamlit library. Unless we import the library, we cannot use it. We'll import it into a namespace called st. Now I want to run this particular code. If I run this code, I don't see anything in the output. However, we'll learn how to run this specific code. So let's open CMD, command prompt. Our folder name is Streamlit, which is under C drive. I'll change to that folder. There is a file named main.py in this folder. Let's see that. We need to execute that particular code. So to execute any Streamlit application, type Streamlit run, followed by this type file. This brings the browser. Now this screen is empty because we didn't put anything there. Let's add more code to the file. We'll place a title. From Streamlit, title. So I want to name this title page as My First Web App. So I'll save this. Since I made change to this file, I need to go to the browser. I need to rerun the code. Here you can see there is a rerun button. If I click that button, it will execute the code and we can see the title for this page. But if I choose always rerun, I don't need to come here and press this button again and again. So once I click this, I may make any changes in the code file. All I have to do is save that file. Immediately we see the effect of those changes. I click this button, always rerun. So here we see the outcome. So this is the title of the page. Now we are going to add headers. We'll just add one header now. I save this and I switch to the browser. You can see the effect. We'll add a subheader now. Let me switch to the browser to see the effect. Now in the browser you can clearly see a title, header and subheader. Let's add caption. Caption is used to describe an object in the web page. So as of now, I'm not going to use it for that purpose. I'm going to use it just to place some text as caption on the web page. I saved it. Here we see the caption. The next function that we are going to look at is text function. In the text function, we can use all the Python procedures to format the strings, or we can put paragraphs, sentences on our web page. Hello world. In the next line, we are Python programmers. That's it. So we can add a string here and we can format it as if we do it in a regular Python application. So I save this and we'll switch to the browser. You can see the outcome of this. Hello world, we are Python programmers. And the next function that we are going to look at is Markdown. It's a beautiful function and you need to give little attention to understand that particular function. Markdown. Here we can format the text. Let's say I want to print hard work is the secret of success. Now in this sentence, I want to italicize the word hard work, so I surround it with two asterisk symbols. I want to make the word secret bold, so I will surround it with double asterisk symbols. And I want to make the word success bold and italic, so I use triple asterisk symbols. Okay, let me save this. Good. You can see hard work is in italics, secret is bold, success is in bold and italics. Now let me use another instance of this function, and here we'll apply the colors. So I'll take the same sentence, I use colon, red, and I'll format the hard work in red color. Is the, and I want to format the secret with the blue color. And I want to format success with green color. So I'll save this. You can see the outcome. Hard work is in red color, secret is in blue color, and success is in green color. So this is how we can format everything in a web application. Now we are going to see the third instance of this function. I just want to use some emoticons or emojis. Okay, this time I will use them in the next line. So let's say I want to use rose. Okay, then I want to use sunflower or tulip. Okay, these are some of the emoticons, and I have surrounded them with colon symbol. So let's see the outcome. I'll save this. Let's see the outcome. You can see rose, sunflower, tulip. Isn't it beautiful? Here I want to use a formula, a mathematical formula which is very famous. A plus b whole square equal to a square plus 2ab plus b square. So normally it is very difficult to place such formulas on a web page. Now we are going to see how easy it is to do that using Streamlit. So let's use latex function. Latex, and here I want to use our format, and I'm going to write a formula. So first I want to start with open bracket, so which is on the left side. So use backslash left open bracket, then a plus b, then close the bracket which is on the right side. Okay, backslash right and close bracket. A plus b whole square. To specify the power we use caret symbol. A plus b whole square equal to, now on the right side we have to write a square plus 2ab plus b square. Okay, so let's see the outcome. I'll save this. You can see how we are able to place a formula on the web page. I just gave a very simple example of placing a mathematical formula. We can place very complex formulas from mathematics, physics, even from chemistry on a web page using latex function. And finally, the last function that we are going to discuss today is code function. Now this is not the end of application development. We are going to see a lot of beautiful things. We are going to create a web application that will stun every one of your friend, your family members. We are going to create some amazing web applications and visualizations in the following sessions. Now we are going to see how to place code on a web page. So here, first I will create a code and assign it to a variable. So I call this variable as code. So I want to create a function named addition, and this function accepts 3 arguments, and then we add those 3 values and we print result, which is sum of those 3 values. Okay, this is the code that we want to place on a web page. So Streamlit has a function called code, and here the code that you want to print, and the language of this code is Python. So just type language is Python. If you're using JavaScript, then type language as JavaScript. If you're using Java, type language name as Java. So I'll save this. Now you can see very beautifully it formatted this particular code, that is Python code. Now that's all for now, but in the next session we are going to work with data, and we have several sessions to develop and to understand web development, and also you'll understand the beauty of Streamlit application. Thank you.